Yes, thank you. I certainly echo Dr. Anderson's remarks and, can say we can all remember where we were in our experience on that terrible day and in the days that follow. As a New Yorker, my own personal experience was and continues to be intermingled with the work of commemorating, healing, and learning from the horrific actions we recall now. Recognizing this date annually is a complex endeavor, and work happens not just on 9/11, but every day to progress as an inclusive and strong democracy and American culture. In my two decades of work in public education since, I've seen efforts made to acknowledge and examine this complex action that happened that day, that the military and first responders, remnants of the personal impact and changes that came with restructuring of government and policy, the ongoing medical issues our first responders has, and of course, their straight up loss of life. Our Muslim families fearing harassment, violence, and hate crimes. Students being anxious or confused about this day as a day of facing the tragedy of lives lost and lives forever changed, or facing the fear of future terrorist attacks, whether domestic or from abroad, and of facing expectations by some to rally around patriotism when inequities persist and notions of American exceptionalism are being adjusted. So we try to process these insurmountable acts of courage as well that men and women undertook to help people at a time when humanity was experiencing its worst. The best of humanity also rose. It's important that students understand the role of helpers in the community, and we can do that by honoring the legacy of heroic acts, and as Dr. Anderson said, participating in volunteer work in our community. When we say the phrase, "there's no place for hate," this is true as we reflect on these events too. We cannot teach our children to hate other people because of their beliefs or even their actions. What we can do, what we are obligated to do, is to present history in as full a context as possible and facilitate students' learning so that they may grow to make things better in the world than how it's been presented to them. I think FCPS is on the path to being more candid with students about America's complex history and geopolitical impacts. Having observed and advocated for the expansion of learning content to include different perspectives and facts will help our students gain knowledge and analytical skills to disarm stereotypes, to foster inclusion and respect, and to seek good government worthy of its people and respects its counterparts worldwide. Thank you.